Imagine for a moment that you hold in your hands 4 powerful keys. These keys can unlock the doors to success, happiness, and fulfillment in every area of your life. Now, what if I told you that you already possess these keys? Yes, you do. These keys are your mouth, your mind, your mood, and your money. Today, we're going to explore how mastering control over these 4 M's can transform your life in ways you never thought possible. Let's begin with the mouth. Your words are seeds that you plant in the garden of your life. Every time you speak, you're sowing seeds for your future harvest. But here's the question. What kind of seeds are you planting? Are they seeds of hope, encouragement, and positivity? Or are they seeds of doubt, negativity, and despair? You see, your mouth is not just a tool for eating or speaking. It's a creative force that shapes your reality. The words you speak today become the world you live in tomorrow. So I challenge you to become intentional about the words you use. Start speaking life into your situations, even when circumstances seem dire. I remember in the beginning, God spoke and the world came into existence. You're created in His image, which means your words have creative power too. Use that power wisely. Speak success over your business venture. Declare health over your body. Pronounce peace over your relationships. But controlling your mouth isn't just about what you say to others. It's also about what you say to yourself. Your self-talk shapes your self-image, and your self-image determines your actions. So start having better conversations with yourself. Encourage yourself. Motivate yourself. Be your own biggest cheerleader. Now let's move on to the mind. Your mind is like a garden, and your thoughts are the seeds. What kind of seeds are you planting in the garden of your mind? Are they seeds of possibility or seeds of limitation? Seeds of faith or seeds of fear? You see, your life moves in the direction of your most dominant thoughts. If you constantly think about failure, you're programming your mind for failure. But if you fill your mind with thoughts of success, you're setting yourself up for victory. This is why it's crucial to guard your mind. Be selective about what you allow into your mental space. The information you consume, the people you listen to, the environments you expose yourself to, all these influence your thought patterns. Start cultivating a growth mindset. Believe that you can learn, grow, and improve. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. See failures not as dead ends, but as detours on the road to success. And here's the powerful truths. You have the ability to choose your thoughts. You might not be able to control every thought that pops into your head, but you can decide which thoughts to entertain and which ones to dismiss. So, choose wisely. Develop the habit of positive thinking. This doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending that everything is perfect. It means choosing to focus on solutions rather than problems, on opportunities rather than obstacles. Remember, your mind is a powerful tool. It can be your greatest asset or your worst enemy. The choice is yours. So take control of your mind. Feed it with positivity, educate it continuously, challenge it regularly, and watch. Now let's talk about mood. Your mood is like the weather of your inner world. It colors everything you see and do. A positive mood can make even the most challenging tasks seem manageable, while a negative mood can make even the simplest tasks feel overwhelming. But here's the good news. You have more control over your mood than you might think. Yes, external circumstances can influence how you feel, but ultimately, your mood is a choice. It's a result of how you interpret and respond to what's happening around you. So, how do you control your mood? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to what triggers your different emotional states. Is it certain people, specific situations, particular thoughts? Once you identify these triggers, you can start to manage them more effectively. Next, develop strategies to shift your mood when necessary. This could be through physical activity, listening to uplifting music, practicing gratitude, or engaging in a hobby you enjoy. Find what works for you and make it a part of your emotional toolkit. Remember, your mood is contagious. When you're in a positive mood, you uplift those around you. When you're in a negative mood, you bring others down. By managing your mood effectively, you're not just improving your own life, you're positively impacting everyone you interact with. And here's a powerful truth. Your mood often has less to do with your circumstances and more to do with your perspective. Two people can face the same situation and respond in completely different ways based on their mood and outlook. So, choose to cultivate a mood of optimism, resilience, and determination. Now let's address the fourth MOI, money. Money is a tool, a resource that can be used to create value and improve lives. But for many people, money is a source of stress, anxiety, and conflict. Why? Because they haven't learned to control their relationship with money. Controlling your money starts with understanding its true nature. Money is not evil, as some might say. It's neutral. It's a magnifier of who you already are. If you're generous with little, you'll be generous with much. If you're irresponsible with little, you'll be irresponsible with much. So the key to controlling your money is to first control your attitude towards it. Develop a healthy relationship with money. See it as a servant, not a master. Use it as a tool to create value, not as a measure of your. Next, educate yourself about money. Learn about budgeting, saving, investing, and creating multiple streams of income. In today's world, financial literacy is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Practice the principle of delayed gratification. Don't sacrifice your long-term financial health for short-term pleasures. Learn to distinguish between needs and wants. Prioritize your spending based on your values and long-term goals. And here's a crucial point. Controlling your money isn't just about accumulating wealth. It's about using your resources wisely to create a life of purpose and impact. Money should be a means to an end, not an end in itself. Remember, true wealth is not measured by how much you have, but by how much you can give. Develop a mindset of abundance and generosity. When you're blessed financially, be a blessing to others. Now let's tie these four items together. Your mouth, mind, mood, and money are interconnected. What you think affects what you say. What you say influences your mood. Your mood impacts how you handle your money, and your financial situation can affect your thoughts and words. This interconnectedness is both a challenge and an opportunity. It's a challenge because a problem in one area can ripple out to the others. But it's also an opportunity because improvement in one area can lead to positive changes in the others. So, I challenge you to take a holistic approach to personal development. Work on all four M's simultaneously. Speak words of life and positivity. Fill your mind with empowering thoughts. Cultivate a mood of optimism and resilience. And manage your money with wisdom and purpose. How did the impact this could have on your life? Picture yourself waking up each morning with a positive mindset, speaking words of encouragement to yourself and others, maintaining a mood of enthusiasm throughout the day, and making wise financial decisions that align with your long-term goals. This is not just a fantasy. It's a reality that's within your reach. But it requires intentionality and consistency. You need to make a conscious decision every day to control these four areas of your life. Start with the small steps. Set a goal to one day without complaining. Practice reframing negative thoughts into positive ones. Find one thing to be grateful for each day to boost your mood. Make one small change in your spending habits. As you practice these habits, they'll become second nature. You'll find yourself naturally speaking more positively, thinking more optimistically, feeling more upbeat, and handling your finances more responsibly. But remember, this journey is not about perfection. It's about progress. There will be days when you slip up, when you say something you regret, entertain negative thoughts, fall into a bad mood, or make a poor financial decision. When that happens, don't beat yourself up. Instead, learn from it and recommit to your goals. And here's an important point. Controlling your mouth, mind, mood, and money isn't about suppressing your authentic self or ignoring real problems. It's about channeling your energy in productive ways. It's about choosing responses that serve you rather than harm you. For example, controlling your mouth doesn't mean never expressing negative emotions. It means expressing them in healthy, constructive ways. Controlling your mind doesn't mean ignoring problems. It means approaching them with a solution-focused mindset. Controlling your mood doesn't mean pretending to be happy all the time. It means managing your emotions effectively. And controlling your money doesn't mean being miserly. It means being wise and purposeful with your resources. As you embark on this journey of mastering the 4 M's, you likely face resistance. Old habits die hard. Your subconscious mind might try to pull you back to familiar patterns of thinking, speaking, feeling, and spending. This is normal. Expect it and prepare for it. An effective way to overcome this resistance is to surround yourself with like-minded individuals who are also on a journey of personal growth. Find a community of people who will encourage you, challenge you, and hold you accountable. Share your goals with them. Celebrate your victories together. Another powerful strategy is to immerse yourself in personal development resources. Read books, listen to podcasts, attend seminars. Continuously feed your mind with ideas and strategies for growth. The more you learn, the more equipped you'll be to control these 4 crucial areas of your life. And don't forget the power of visualization. Spend time each day visualizing yourself as the person you want to become. See yourself speaking words of life, thinking empowering thoughts, maintaining a positive mood, and making wise financial decisions. The more vividly you can picture this, the more likely you are to manifest it in your life. Now, let's talk about the impact this transformation can have on your relationships. When you learn to control your mouth, you communicate more effectively. You become a source of encouragement and inspiration for others. Your words build bridges instead of walls. When you control your mind, you become more understanding and empathetic. You're less likely to jump to negative conclusions about others. You approach relationships with a mindset of growth and possibility. And you control your mood, you become a joy to be around. Your positive energy attracts others and uplifts those in your presence. You're better equipped to handle conflicts and maintain harmony in your relationships. And when you control your money, you reduce financial stress in your relationships. You're able to be more generous with others. You can invest in shared experiences that strengthen your bonds with loved ones. Imagine the ripple effect this could have. As you transform yourself, you indirectly influence those around you. Your family, friends, colleagues, they all benefit from your growth. You become a catalyst for positive change in your community. But remember, this journey is not just about personal success. It's about fulfilling your purpose and making a meaningful contribution to the world. When you master control over your mouth, mind, mood, and money, you're better equipped to serve others and make a difference. Your controlled mouth can speak words of hope to the discouraged. Your disciplined mind can generate solutions to complex problems. Your positive mood can bring light to dark situations. And your well-managed finances can support causes you care about. So I challenge you to think bigger. Don't just aim for personal success. Aim to be a force for good in the world. Use your mastery of the 4 M's to leave a legacy that outlives you. Now let's address a common misconception. Some people think that focusing on self-improvement is selfish. They believe that putting effort into controlling your mouth, mind, mood, and money is somehow taking away from your ability to serve others. Nothing could be further from the truth. The reality is you can't give what you don't have. You can't speak life into others if your own words are full of death. You can't inspire others to think positively if your own mind is clouded with negativity. You can't uplift others' moods if you're constantly bringing people down. And you can't be generous with your money if you're always in financial crisis. Self-improvement is not selfish. It's necessary. It's like putting on your own oxygen mask before helping others on an airplane. By investing in your own growth, you're increasing your capacity to make a positive impact on others. So, don't feel guilty about focusing on these areas of your life. Recognize that as you grow, you become better equipped to fulfill your purpose and serve others. Now let's talk about the role of faith in this journey. Faith is the foundation upon which you can build your efforts to control your mouth, mind, mood, and money. It provides the strength, guidance, and perspective you need to persist in this journey. When it comes to controlling your mouth, faith reminds you of the power of words. It encourages you to speak life and truth, even when it's difficult. It helps you align your speech with higher principles. In controlling your mind, faith provides a framework for positive thinking. It offers eternal truths that can anchor your thoughts amidst life's storms. It encourages you to renew your mind and focus on what's good and noble. On mood control, faith is a source of joy and peace that transcends circumstances. It reminds you that your worth is not determined by external factors. It provides hope in difficult times. And when it comes to money, faith teaches stewardship. It reminds you that everything you have is a gift to be managed wisely and used for good. It helps you maintain a balanced perspective on material wealth. So as you work on mastering the 4 M's, don't neglect your spiritual growth. Let your faith be the bedrock upon which you build these crucial life skills. Now let's address the elephant in the room: failure. As you embark on this journey of controlling your mouth, mind, mood, and money, you will face setbacks. There will be days when you lose control, when you say things you regret, entertain negative thoughts, fall into a bad mood, or make poor financial decisions. Even when this happens, and it will remember this, failure is not fatal, it's not final. It's feedback. Every setback is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to come back stronger. Did you speak harsh words in a moment of anger? Learn from it. Analyze what triggered you and develop strategies to handle similar situations better in the future. Did you fall into a spiral of negative thinking? Use it as an opportunity to strengthen your mental discipline. Practice reframing negative thoughts into positive ones. Did you let your mood control you instead of the other way around? Reflect on what caused the shift and work on building emotional resilience. Did you make a financial mistake? Don't beat yourself up. Instead, treat it as a costly but valuable lesson in money management. Remember, the goal is not perfection. The goal is progress. As long as you're learning and growing, you're on the right track. Now let's talk about the power of habits. Controlling your mouth, mind, mood, and money is not about making heroic efforts every day. It's about developing habits that make these behaviors automatic. Start by identifying one small habit you can develop in each area. Maybe it's saying 3 encouraging things to yourself every morning, or spending 5 minutes in positive visualization before bed, or writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day, or saving a small percentage of your income before you spend anything. These might seem like small actions, but remember, small hinges swing big doors. Over time, these small habits can lead to massive changes in your life. And here's the beautiful thing about habits. They have a compound effect. As you develop positive habits in one area, it becomes easier to build habits in other areas. Now let's talk about the importance of accountability. It's one thing to set goals for controlling your mouth, mind, mood, and money. It's another thing entirely to follow through on those goals day after day, week after week, month after month. This is where accountability comes in. Find someone you trust, a friend, a mentor, a coach, and share your goals with them. Ask them to check in with you regularly. Be honest with them about your progress and your struggles. Having someone to hold you accountable can make a world of difference. It provides external motivation when your internal motivation is low. It gives you a sounding board for ideas and challenges, and it celebrates your victories with you, making the journey more enjoyable. Remember, you don't have to do this alone. In fact, you shouldn't do it alone. We're designed for community, for mutual support and encouragement. So don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help. Now, let's address a crucial point. Balance. As you work on controlling your mouth, mind, mood, and money, it's important to maintain balance. Don't become so focused on one area that you neglect the others. The key is balance. Strive for control, but not at the expense of authenticity and growth. Remember, the goal is not to become a robot devoid of genuine emotion or expression. The goal is to become a master of yourself, able to navigate life's complexities with wisdom and grace. Let's delve deeper into this concept of balance. When it comes to controlling your mouth, it's about finding the sweet spot between mindful speech and authentic expression. Yes, you want to be careful with your words, to speak life and encourage, but you also need to be true to yourself and honest in your communication. There will be times when you need to have difficult conversations, to express disagreement or to voice concerns. The key is not to avoid these situations, but to approach them with intentionality. Speak your truth, but do so with kindness and respect. Express your feelings, but do so in a way that opens dialogue rather than shutting it down. Remember, controlling your mouth doesn't mean becoming silent. It means becoming strategic with your words, using them to build up rather than tear down, to clarify rather than confuse, to unite rather than divide. In terms of controlling your mind, balance is equally crucial. Positive thinking is powerful, but it shouldn't come at the expense of realism. The goal is not to live in a fantasy world where everything is perfect. The goal is to approach reality with a constructive, solution-focused mindset. Acknowledge challenges and problems when they arise. Don't ignore them or pretend they don't exist. But instead of dwelling on the problem, focus your mental energy on finding solutions. Ask yourself empowering questions. How can I turn this challenge into an opportunity? What resources do I have at my disposal to address this? This balanced approach allows you to maintain a positive outlook while still engaging with reality in all its complexity. It's not about pretending everything is great. It's about believing in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. When it comes to mood control, balance is about acknowledging the full spectrum of human emotions while not being ruled by them. It's okay to feel sad, angry, or frustrated at times. These emotions are part of the human experience. The key is not to suppress these feelings, but to process them in healthy ways. Controlling your mood, that doesn't mean forcing yourself to be happy all the time. It means developing emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your emotions effectively. It means allowing yourself to feel what you feel, but not letting those feelings dictate your actions. For instance, if you're feeling angry, acknowledge the anger. Try to understand where it's coming from. But then make a conscious choice about how to respond to that anger. Will you let it control you, leading to words or actions you might regret? Or will you channel it into productive action, using it as fuel to address the underlying issue? Remember, every emotion has a message. Sadness might be telling you that something in your life needs to change. Fear might be alerting you to a potential threat that needs attention. Even seemingly negative emotions can serve a positive purpose when understood and managed effectively. In terms of money management, balance is about finding the middle ground between frugality and generosity, between saving for the future and living in the present. Yes, it's important to be disciplined with your finances, to live within your means and save for the future. But don't become so focused on saving that you miss out on valuable experiences or opportunities to help others. Money management isn't about hoarding wealth. It's about using your resources in a way that aligns with your values and long-term goals. Sometimes that might mean spending money on experiences that enrich your life or investing in your personal growth. Other times it might mean being generous with others, using your resources to make a positive impact. The key is to make conscious, intentional decisions about your money rather than acting on impulse or out of fear. Ask yourself, is this expenditure aligned with my values and goals? Am I balancing my present needs with my future? Am I using my resources in a way that brings fulfillment and makes a positive impact? Now, let's talk about the importance of self-awareness in maintaining this balance. To effectively control your mouth, mind, mood, and money, you need to know yourself deeply. You need to understand your triggers, your tendencies, your strengths, and your weaknesses. Self-awareness allows you to anticipate challenges before they arise. It helps you recognize when you're slipping into negative patterns of speech, thought, or behavior. And it empowers you to make conscious choices rather than reacting on autopilot. Developing self-awareness is an ongoing process. It requires regular self-reflection. Take time each day to check in with yourself. How are you feeling? What thoughts are dominating your mind? How are your words and actions aligning with your values and goals? You have to consider keeping a journal to track your progress in controlling the 4 M's. Note your successes and your struggles. Look for patterns. What situations tend to trigger negative speech or thoughts? What helps you maintain a positive? What influences your spending decisions? As you gain deeper self-awareness, you'll be better equipped to maintain balance and control in all areas of your life. You'll be able to catch yourself when you're veering too far in one direction and make necessary adjustments. Now let's address the role of purpose in this journey. Controlling your mouth, mind, mood, and money isn't just about personal improvement. It's about equipping yourself to fulfill your unique purpose in life. When you have a clear sense of purpose, it becomes easier to control these areas of your life. Your purpose becomes a guiding light, helping you make decisions about what to say, what to think about, how to respond emotionally, and how to use your resources. For instance, if your purpose involves helping others, it might guide you to speak words of encouragement more often. It might direct your thoughts towards solutions to social problems. It might motivate you to maintain a positive mood so you can and it might influence you to use your money in ways that benefit your community. So, as you work on mastering the 4 M's, continually connect your efforts back to your larger purpose. Ask yourself, how can I use my words to fulfill my purpose? How can my thoughts contribute to my life's mission? Yes, how can I cultivate a mood that supports my goals? How can I align my financial decisions with my purpose? Remember, you're not just working on self-improvement for its own sake. You're developing these skills so you can make a bigger impact, so you can more effectively serve others and contribute to the world. Now let's talk about the power of celebration in this journey. As you work on controlling your mouth, mind, mood, and money, it's important to acknowledge and celebrate your progress. Too often, we focus solely on our shortcomings, on the areas where we still need improvement. Recognizing your successes, no matter how small, is crucial for maintaining motivation and building momentum. Did you go a whole day without complaining? Celebrate that. Did you catch and reframe a negative thought? That's worth acknowledging. Did you maintain a positive mood in a challenging situation? Give yourself credit. Did you stick to your budget this month? Take a moment to appreciate that accomplishment. These celebrations don't have to be grand gestures. It could be as simple as taking a moment to feel proud of yourself, sharing your success with a friend, or treating yourself to a small reward. The important thing is to recognize your progress and use it as fuel to keep moving forward. Remember, change is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. By celebrating your small wins along the way, you build confidence in your ability to change and stay motivated for the long haul. Now let's address the importance of patience in this journey. Gaining control of your mouth, mind, mood, and money is not a quick fix. It's a lifelong journey of growth and refinement. There will be ups and downs, progress and setbacks. In our fast-paced world, we often expect instant results. But real lasting change takes time. It requires patience and persistence. You're not just changing behaviors, you're rewiring neural pathways, shifting deeply ingrained habits, and transforming your fundamental approach to life. So, be patient with yourself. Don't expect perfection right away. Celebrate your progress, learn from your setbacks, and keep moving forward. Remember, it's not about reaching a final destination of perfect control. It's about continual growth and improvement. As you continue on this journey, remember that controlling your mouth, mind, mood, and money is not about restricting yourself. It's about empowering yourself. It's about choosing your words intentionally, directing your thoughts purposefully, managing your emotions effectively, and using your resources wisely. When you master these areas, you gain a level of personal power that few people ever achieve. You become the author of your own life story. able to shape your experiences and influence your outcomes in profound ways. Imagine the possibilities that open up when you have this level of control. You can build deeper, more meaningful relationships through mindful communication. You can approach challenges with a resilient, solution-focused mindset. You can maintain emotional stability even in turbulent times. And you can create financial freedom that allows you to pursue your passions and make a difference in the world. This journey of mastering the four M's is not an easy one. It requires courage, commitment, and consistent effort. But the rewards are immeasurable. As you gain greater control over your mouth, mind, mood, and money, you'll find that you're not just changing yourself. You're changing your world. So I encourage you to embrace this challenge. Commit to the journey of self-mastery. Take control of your mouth, mind, mood, and money. And in doing so, step into the fullness of who you were created to be. Your words have power. The thoughts shape your reality. Your mood influences your experiences. And your money can be a force for good in the world. You have everything you need to begin this journey right now. The power is within you. The choice is yours. Will you take control? Will you master these four crucial areas of your life? Will you become the best version of yourself? Remember, every great achievement starts with a decision. Make that decision today. Decide to take control of your mouth, mind, mood, and money. Decide to transform your life from the inside out. Decide to become a force for positive change in the world. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today. Start small, but start now. Choose your words carefully. Direct your thoughts intentionally. Manage your emotions wisely. Use your resources purposefully. As you do, you'll find yourself growing stronger, more resilient, more influential. You'll discover a sense of personal power and purpose that you may have never experienced before. And you'll be well on your way creating the life you've always dreamed of, a life of meaning, impact, and fulfillment. So go forward with confidence. Embrace the challenge, master the four M's. And watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. The journey starts now. Are you ready?